I got you into a Remington party. What's my thanks? It's on the hallway carpet. I got paid in puke. Lick it up, baby. I got paid in puke.
Welcome to Paid in Puke, the podcast where we discuss female-driven films through an inclusive feminist lens, with the help of the 1988 film Heathers. Paid in Puke is hosted by Jessica Baxter, Amy Green, and Christina Barr. It's also a spoiler-filled free-for-all. You've been warned. Welcome to Season 11 of Paid in Puke Podcast. We are very excited to kick off this season with Mike Nichols' 1990 dramedy Postcards From the Edge, starring Meryl Streep, Shirley MacLaine, and a million other familiar faces.
Of all our relationships,
Are you sure I didn't sleep with you?
sleep? Yeah. There is none so strange
They're from the guy who pumped my stomach.
or so powerful
Relax, they're blank.
as those between families.
Remember my 17th birthday party when you lifted your skirt up? It twirled up!
And you weren't wearing any underwear.
Postcards from the Edge. A Mike Nichols film. Rated R.
The screenplay was written by Carrie Fisher, based off her novel of the same name, and it's loosely based on Fisher's real-life experiences dealing with addiction, Hollywood misogyny, and her relationship with her famous mother, Debbie Reynolds. I'm Baxter.
I'm Amy.
I'm Christina.
Postcards follows actress Suzanne Vale, who, following a drug overdose, must get clean and move back in with her mother as part of the terms of keeping her current job. Christina, this was your choice. Can you please tell us why you brought this to our attention?
I watched this movie a lot when I was younger. My mom took me to this movie in the theater. I remember going to see it. I just always had fond memories of this movie. I like Carrie Fisher a lot. And then, Shirley MacLaine and Meryl Streep, I thought were great in it. I think up until this point, Meryl Streep was in very serious, dramatic roles, like Sophie's Choice and...
Silkwood.
Yeah, Kramer versus Kramer. This was more of a comedy for her. I just feel like she's so awesome. So I wanted to revisit it, and I really like the mother-daughter dynamic. I don't know if I like their dynamic, but the story of it, you know.
That makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
I remember seeing it when it came out. I don't know if it was in the theater or on TV or if you rented it. We rented movies all the time. And movies used to come to video pretty soon after leaving the theater, so anyway, it's probably in the period 1990. I would have been about 12 years old. And all I remember from that time was, this lady is my mother. Half the things that Shirley MacLaine says are paraphrases of things my mom would say. Obviously not the famous, I guess she kind of acted like a famous lady. She was definitely a fancy lady, and definitely way into appearances, and definitely offended whenever I wasn't looking perfect. And liked to dominate conversations and liked to tell me that I should get over everything that happened in my life. How about you, Amy?
I don't think I had ever watched it all the way through until just now. I didn't end up seeing it when it first came out, and then sometimes it was on TV. But I don't think I had ever watched all of it. So this was new to me.
Yes. Well, I want to do quick history because this was kind of a big hit at the time. Sometimes when you talk about movies that came out a long time ago, it's easy to forget what the public thought. It opened to 1,013 theaters on September 14th, 1990, and it grossed $7 million opening weekend and ranked number one at the box office. Just being number one at the box office at all.
Right.
Especially for a movie like this.
For a dramedy about a mother and daughter. Yeah,
exactly.
But it's big names. Mike Nichols, Shirley MacLaine, and Meryl Streep, that's a lot, right?
That's true. It's the new Mike Nichols film. I think Silkwood was not that long before this, and Meryl Streep got an Oscar nom for that.
Right. Was this before or after Heartburn? Wasn't that also Mike Nichols and Meryl Streep?
Yeah. But he'd done a lot of stuff, but Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf right out the gate. It's such a banger. It's just one of my favorite movies. I love it. And also The Graduate, of course, and Working Girl.
Yeah.
And Wolf for some reason.
I have love for The Heartbreak Kid, too. I really like that movie a lot. Yeah.
Is that Patrick Dempsey?
It's Charles Grodin.
Charles
no,
Grodin.
It's much earlier.
Okay,
it's much earlier than anything Patrick Dempsey would have.
Yes. Okay. I feel like you've mentioned this movie before, and I need to see it because I love Charles Grodin.
Yeah.
When he also did.
Yeah. Wait, that's wild. You do love Charles Grodin.
Yeah.
This is like so like. Oh my god. Then I can start saying "There's no deceit in the cauliflower," and you'll know that I'm like quoting Charles Grodin.
Okay. I'm putting this at the top of my list.
Yeah, Logan and I watched Graduate last summer, and it like really holds up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that.
And I don't even really like Dustin Hoffman at all.
Yeah, that's kind of why I have never gone back to it. So you find him so grating usually, but
yeah.
And then Closer, I remember watching when that came out because I love the cast, and that's a hot mess, but the kind of emphasis on the hot, though.
Yeah. Closer, I feel like it's like a prestige version of The Room. Like, it's so, like, it's like, this is like such a grown-up movie. You know?
That is a perfect description. Damn. Season 11, bang, now. And then the only other thing I want to mention is just because whenever I do research, it's always like, do you want to know what Roger Ebert thought about this movie? It always comes up in like the first page. And he liked it, but what he didn't like about it is so insane.
Too much women. Like,
Usually
that's the thing.
Yeah.
Did you have a brain tumor for breakfast?
What's disappointing about the movie is that it never really delivers on the subject of recovery from addiction. There were some incomplete, unrealized scenes in the rehab center, and then talk about AA meetings off screen. But the film is preoccupied with gossip, women stuff. We're encouraged to wonder how many parallels there are between the Streep and MacLaine characters and their originals. Postcards contains too much good writing and too many good performances to be a failure, but its heart is not in the right place.
Oh my god.
You
just want a different movie,
Yeah. Half the time he's like, I would have written it differently.
Right.
Good for you.
Yeah, that's pretty weird. I mean, I also feel like, how thinly is this veiled, right? Like,
yeah. She definitely said in interviews, and I actually even have some direct quotes about it, but I feel like a lot of this is like, because you kind of have to say that because your mother's still alive. You know what I mean? Although Debbie Reynolds didn't believe it. She literally said to Mike Nichols, I want to play myself in this movie. And he was like, it's not you. But she was like, yes, it is.
Shirley MacLaine was a known terrible mother.
Yes.
Herself. Like, where she was just like, she had a child and was like, but I'm not letting this affect my career.
Oh,
it was like, her kid was basically raised by nannies.
Are you trying to tell me it is not a time for troubled youth? Stand up straight.
From Entertainment Weekly in 1999, Carrie Fisher said, I wrote about a mother actress and a daughter actress. I'm not shocked that people think it's about me and my mother. It's easier for them to think that I have no imagination for language, just a tape recorder with endless batteries.
Wait, who is the known terrible... Was it Carrie Fisher or Debbie Reynolds?
Debbie Reynolds.
Well, I'm talking about Shirley MacLaine.
Oh, Shirley MacLaine was a known
MacLaine
terrible
herself.
mother. Yeah.
Oh.
And that's another thing, too, is I kept reading other actresses with famous mothers being like, I love this movie so much. Like, she basically wrote, in a way it is about a mother actress and a daughter actress because this is a Nepo baby. I don't even want to say trope because it's real. It's a very real dynamic that happens. And then it also can happen to people who aren't famous. I feel like Carrie Fisher felt like she needed to say that, but obviously there's so much. She did overdose. She did have trouble getting insured on a movie. Her mom was a hot mess and a spotlight stealer and all that, so.
Shut up. Hot Probs is on.
Oh shit, yeah.
My first hot prop is just, Suzanne is mostly pretty likable to me, but I don't...
It's Suzanne.
She's Meryl Streep.
Okay.
I don't like when she almost runs over that poor gardener. That's not cool.
Right. Yeah, honestly, I don't feel that much for her,
Yeah.
Especially the stuff about, I'm being subjected to drug testing on this movie. And I feel like there isn't a lot of accountability of people with addiction problems that violates trust with other people and it causes harm. It's like, I'm being treated like a drug addict.
Yeah.
And I also, I kind of love the mom. I don't know, does she steal the spotlight or does she just always have it, Because some of it is, Suzanne's own making. It's not like Suzanne became an actress and then her mom was like, no, wait, me, It's like when your mom is already this larger than life. I think it's, really interesting, the dynamic between them. But I have trouble seeing it the way she's trying to present it, where it's like, oh, my mom, stealing my thunder always, when they had such different styles. You can say that about the real people or in the movie. They were just totally different types of actresses, I guess. And I don't know. At some point, I guess I just feel like, are you going to accept the person that you know in front of you? You know, it's not like anything should come as any surprise with this woman. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Maybe it was more like what I was seeing was frustrating her was how everywhere she went, it all became about her mother, like how she's leaving rehab and those two fans are talking to her mom.
Can I meet your mother?
Sure, Bart. This is my mom.
Oh, Miss Mann, I can't believe I'm meeting you. Ever since I was about 7, I wanted to be you.
Bart does you in his drag show.
What number do you do?
Whistling Pines. I wear a costume that's almost exactly like the one you wore in the opening number of that marvelous Mrs. Markham.
Oh, the one with the corset? Oh, that was so difficult to wear.
Sorry, boys.
Like, it's more about the people around her and how they react to them and how frustrating that could be when she's just like, I'm just trying to leave rehab and, like, this guy wants to sing a song to my mom. Can I please go home?
Yeah.
Whistling Pines, call out to me. Under the stars, you'll hear the trees.
Jealous much?
It just seems like a lot of, especially men in Hollywood, like, have lousy sense of timing. Like, how the guys just keep popping out of places to give her notes, acting notes.
George Lazan, executive producer of Kitchen Sink, and now L.A. Beat. How are you?
Fine.
Look, I saw the rushes, and frankly, you're holding back.
Fancy meeting you here. Neil Blaine, associate producer. We felt the performance was fine, but you're holding something back.
Producers saw the rushes last night and had some rather interesting little notes. I saw them this morning and they were fine. You were fine, really. They basically felt that you could have fun.
To me, that was really funny, but also I could see how that would be so crazy-making. Everybody's coming at you constantly.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's a business that would make people crazy.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And by the same token, it's also a business that can make people so full of themselves, you know, where it's like someone like Debbie Reynolds or Shirley MacLaine's character, where it's like her whole life she's been a star. You know, it's like the thing where John Mulaney talking about Mick Jagger when someone's like, is he nice? He's like, no, he's not nice. Like, for 50 years, everywhere he goes, people are, like, worshiping him. I don't know, it's a little bit like, oh, why does she think she's such a big deal? I don't know, because everywhere she goes, people are, like, fawning over her. You know, it's sort of, like, impossible for that not to change.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
I didn't really have many hot probs. It is a very dated movie in a lot of ways.
It was definitely a depiction of the period in time.
Yeah.
I thought the grandparents were kind of played for laughs, but they were really actually very sad.
Yeah. Also, the grandmother looked exactly the same age as the mother.
Yes, that's true.
How is this woman Shirley MacLaine's mom?
Yeah, even if she's supposed to be 80, I guess. If Shirley MacLaine's 60, Suzanne's 40.
Yeah. All right, I guess so.
But I don't know, yeah, she definitely seemed like she stopped aging at 60. But yeah, just the whole thing about how the granddad has dementia.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And they're just bickering all the time, and he punched her in the face when she was trying to put his jacket on. Like, things like that. I'm like, am I supposed to laugh at that?
Yeah.
That's fucking terrible. But then I did like the one scene where it was like the generational judgment. The judgmentalness that gets passed down.
Right.
Suzanne and Doris. That's when they're united front against the tyranny of grandma.
You're just spoiled. All your advantages, you just throw them away. I told you not to bring her up that way. But would you listen to me? No, sirree, Bob. Well, don't come running to me now, neither one of you. I got my hands full with Grandpa.
Oh, shut up, Grandma.
You see there? Now, if you'd washed her mouth out with soap when she was little, like I told you, maybe she'd have some respect now.
I'm suggesting that we all try to enjoy each other without having to assign blame.
Listen to Miss Snooty Britches, assign blame.
Yeah, I thought it was interesting that the grandmother thinks that Doris puts on airs, and she's like, what am I supposed to do, sound like a hick for the rest of my life to make her happy?
You know what my mother said to me yesterday? No, what? She said that I put on airs, that I use big words like gesture and devastate. I don't think they're so awfully big, do you? Oh, Ma. What am I supposed to do, sound like a hick the rest of my life just to make her happy?
There is a scene where Doris is saying, like, well, you always thought you were my intellectual superior.
Suzanne, how did we become so estranged? I've always tried to be a good mother to you, only to be met by this fresh and superior attitude of yours. You've always felt you were my intellectual superior since you were 14 years old. And rightfully so. You were always more verbal than me. Whatever.
And it's like the same kind of vibe, I guess, that her mom gave her.
So true. There's only so far away from the tree you can get.
Your mother did it to you, and her mother did it to her, and back and back and back all the way to Eve. And at some point, you stop it and you just say, fuck it. I start with me.
Hey, Mom. Why so tense?
When I watched it when I was younger, I didn't really, grok the whole rehab sober thing.
Mm-hmm.
But, I found it interesting when her mom comes to the clinic and she's like, am I too late for the family thing?
Hi, Mama. Am I too late for the family thing? Yeah, but it's okay. I did not want to miss that.
And then she gets this fan, and then they go to her room, and immediately she wants to talk about her career, and you need to fire this guy, and careers need planning, and it's not anything about, what just happened. She almost died.
Yeah.
That's why she's there. And then there's another moment where they're in the car and she's talking about her first day back on the movie set and then having to take a drug test, and then her mom is like, I don't want to alarm you, but I have fibroid tumors.
Yeah.
And it's like, I need you to prepare for when I'm no longer here.
I knew you shouldn't do this picture. Yeah, but you knew I shouldn't do it because it was a bad film. No. Not because they were going to make me do it. I don't analyze the way you do, dear. It just felt wrong to me. I had a dream that it wasn't right. I know you don't take my dreams seriously, even the one that predicted your kidney stone. I didn't tell you this before because of the drug clinic thing and all of that, but remember my hysterectomy? The one last year. Well, they found tumors. Usually it's normal. But in our family, dear, all the women die young. All have weak systems. Still alive. Barely. And don't contradict me, dear. I'm just trying to tell you that I might not be around for very much longer. I don't want to alarm you. But I do want to prepare you for my death. How did we end up talking about your death for my drug? I wish you would change back to my business manager.
What a swerve, And then the other part with the sobriety thing that I really noticed is, she's on the movie set and everybody's telling her to have fun with it.
The least helpful
you're
direction.
Holding back. And the guy, he's like,
you were a lot more fun when you were loaded.
And around
I think that's a big thing for people is that kind of you used to be fun kind of thing. And she's telling the director about how she's really upset about all these people coming, the producers coming to her, and she's getting really upset, and he's like, that's what I need from you. And she's like, but this isn't acting, this is me being upset.
Maybe I should give them my mother's phone number and she could come in and stand by and make sure I'm relaxed.
This is it. That's it. That's her. That's the character. That's the quality I've been looking for. Now, what you're doing.
But Simon, this is not relaxed. This is incredibly upset.
Yeah. I don't know. It's
he was
just
saying,
she's
have fun with it. What he really wants is her to be frustrated and angry.
Exactly. Yeah, I really liked seeing that. I mean, I know it's a very Hollywood kind of story.
If you were happy every day of your life, you wouldn't be a human being, you'd be a game show host.
It's about her being sober and feeling her feelings and dealing with reality sober, and reality is really hard.
Yeah.
And so she has a lot of growing up to do.
Yeah.
That kind of thing.
Totally.
Yeah.
That makes sense. And we go by the thing we mention all the time about you stopped maturing when you became famous. And even though it's not Carrie Fisher became famous at 19 and had a bunch of real adult shit happen to her right away.
Yeah, and if you start taking drugs when you're a teenager, there's a lot that you miss,
Yeah, totally.
So I really felt for her. Growing up in Hollywood, I can imagine it's just reality is not really Hollywood's thing.
Yeah.
It's
People say they want to be able to feel normal, but then what does that even look like when you still live there? They're going to move to Kansas. As long as you're still in that environment, it's going to still be surreal all the time.
Yeah, I mean, she talks about, I need to leave the business. It's my only chance at a normal life. Yeah, I think about those kids of really famous people. Sounds like you're kind of groomed in the way to be in the business or want to be like your parents. Or that's a model that you see, and I don't know.
Yeah, but there's probably a lot that we would never see, where it's I'm sure lots of famous people's kids don't go into acting or show business, and we just don't see it because...
Sure, yeah.
Right, yeah. I did really find the conversation in the car a relatable scene where she's how do we get from talking about my drug test to your death? That was there. And then she starts talking about a dream she had, and she says, I know you don't believe in my dreams, which my mother literally said that to me all the time. She definitely thought she had prophetic dreams. And she'd always be I know you don't believe in them, but I'm going to tell you anyway.
Awesome.
She wants to give her notes all the time. That was also highly relatable. Just like everything is about what you could be doing better or differently. There's no space for her to live in her mistakes or just feel feelings. It's always just like, let's fix everything right now.
Yeah.
I thought it was crazy inappropriate that the doctor sent her flowers and like a little flirty note.
Yeah.
They're from the guy who pumped my stomach. Hope your stomach is better. You seem to me to be what my mother warned me about. A beautiful and overly sensitive person. Well, he can tell all of that from the contents of your stomach.
I'd have to be sensitive to need all that dope. I'm tempted to marry him so I can tell people how we met.
Woo. Yeah, that's a little...
Yeah, I love the line that comes out of that scene. He can tell all that from the contents of your stomach. It's so funny. I feel like that was rooted in reality, or she did end up giving her phone number to the guy who pumped her stomach at one point or something. You see here it's fiction, but then it's like peppered with so much truth that at what point is it... It's just such a blurred line, I guess.
Right. Well, and also, like, so many writers, like, write what they know, or regular, not famous novelists are writing 70% from their own life.
Totally. And I mean, I guess that's why I love reading celebrity memoirs. It's like, they do live remarkable lives. Let's think about it. I wouldn't want to hear the story of a farmer in Kansas. Sorry.
Next call.
I love all the food acting that Meryl Streep does, because I guess that's a real thing when you're coming off pills and appetite-suppressant drugs, is that you suddenly just become so hungry and snacky all the time, and you need to do something with your hands, and you're...
always snacking.
Yeah.
And gesticulating with bags of chips and things.
And the smoothie.
Oh my god, yes.
Okay, how many people are you feeding that thing?
The second time I watched that scene too, though, it's not just the smoothie. When you look around the kitchen, there are enormous bowls of fruit everywhere, like at least 3. And then there's one in like the hallway behind them. Just fruit. So much fruit.
Yeah.
Punch bowl size. Is that just they didn't know how else to decorate the scene, or we're supposed to think that all she does is eat fruit and vodka?
Yeah, I don't know. She has tons of flowers all over her place, too.
Yeah.
Maybe she just has, like, people that do that for her or something.
Yeah.
Put out.
It was just really funny. Set decoration.
Yeah.
There must be 50 bananas in this shot. I know it's supposed to be like a sign of where she's at as a character, but it grossed me out when she washed down her pills with an old Diet Coke that was sitting in her car.
That's relatable to me.
Yeah. But in Seattle, your car is like a refrigerator, but in LA, it's like... ugh. I think this is such a beautifully shot movie. There's so many wonders. And a lot of camera movement, a lot of dollies and cranes. And there's that meta oneer that kicks everything off.
Yeah. There's not enough mommy in the world.
Totally. And I like that random dream sequence. Like, I could use more of that.
Oh, the
more
Nancy
like
Reagan.
Wackiness. I like that.
Yeah, that was cool with all the jars of, like, the...
the glowing pills.
Yeah.
And they're all kind of oversized.
Neon color jello or something.
And all this stuff that's happening in the background, like whenever they're having scenes on set, you'll see whole houses will get wheeled away and someone will walk through a wall.
Yeah.
That was effective showing how distorted your reality is.
Yeah.
Like, what is even real?
Yeah. And then they're like tied to the cactus and they're like, there's live snakes in this shot. So it's like the cactus is not real, but the snakes are. Yikes. And the looks that they both give, because they definitely were not told. They're like, what?
We're gonna do a block for camera, everybody, and there's a lot of dialogue, so we need your total cooperation. Also, keep in mind there are live snakes in this shot, so we need you to be very, very careful.
Shout out to Michael Onkean for a couple seconds.
Yeah. Yeah, I liked where she's on the ledge.
I remember that from the trailer.
I was like, wow, I didn't know how they did that.
That's so fun. And then she kind of sits on this little chair and they tilt the camera up and then you can really see the way the angle of the building is. It's really cool. Movie magic, baby. Topping the movie magic bubble a little bit. This was, I think, Annette Bening's screen debut.
Oh,
is that how she met Warren? Shirley?
Oh,
Maybe.
yeah.
Oh,
and then they
God.
were in Bugsy together.
Oh, wow. We get Ted Raimi for 2 seconds also. He's like at the beginning when it's Sam Raimi's brother. He's in every Sam Raimi movie, but he's just like a C-list character actor basically. But it was like,
who is he in
He
this?
wasn't even credited. He's the guy who like receives her when she gets dropped off at the emergency room.
Oh, wow.
I think he's not even in the end credits, but now we know who that is. Baby Oliver Platt.
Yeah.
Yeah,
he looks so young in that.
Yeah, it's funny to see such big people in small roles like Gene Hackman and Richard Dreyfuss. Strange.
I really like Gene Hackman in this movie.
Oh, yeah.
Apparently he based his performance off of Richard Donner.
Okay.
Tough love kind of guy, I guess.
Oh, that's a director?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was really good in it. I like the scene where she goes and does the looping, which I didn't know what that was. Yeah, her looking at herself on the screen and seeing herself knowing like she was wasted, and I thought that was really
Probably doesn't even
powerful.
remember filming that.
Right, exactly.
There isn't enough mommy in the world to further a cause like yours. Shit.
That's as good as it got all day. We never got a full take after that.
I know, I'm sorry.
No, don't be sorry. Just fix it.
But that scene with the two of them I really enjoyed.
Yeah, me too.
Look at that. See what you can do. And you weren't even conscious then, for Christ's sake.
Yeah.
Imagine what you could do now.
Maybe I should just go back to the clinic.
You're much better out here coping than you are in a clinic giving up. Because you're going to be out here eventually coping anyway. You can't go back in the hospital. I've got a job for you.
You wouldn't be ashamed to work with me again?
Well, it doesn't start for a couple of months, so you have plenty of time for your realization. Grow up. Leave your mother.
That was nice. I guess he had another job for her lined up, and on the other film set, she hears the director talking with the costume person, and it's like just this horrible conversation about her body, and like, and then the woman's like, well, she's lucky to have a job at all, and like just you go through rehab and you're trying to work again and you have like this target on your back, like
and for stuff that's not even in your control.
They're
like her boobs sag when she's lying down, like, okay.
Her breasts rather out of shape.
If you have her on her back, as the script indicates, her tits are just going to move off into her armpits.
Very unpleasant. I had no idea she was so out of shape when I hired her. I suppose we wouldn't have got her if she was still in her prime.
Well, if you'll forgive me, Mr. Asquith, I mean, with her reputation, she's lucky to have a job at all. She pretty much destroyed the career that she had. This is a break for her.
I suppose you're right.
Yeah, well, I guess I picked the wrong time to be a human being.
Playing our song.
I love the musical numbers.
That was good.
Like, don't make me sing.
That's such a you're making me sick.
I could sing one, I guess. Guess I can. Oh, don't make me sing.
Oh, really, I could just play if you'd rather.
Well, I don't have a choice. They're making me sing. Are you sure you want to make me sing, everybody in the room?
Do you want to sing?
I guess I have to now, right? Right? You're making me sing.
Obviously, she knew that they were going to ask her to sing next. Like,
Oh my
no way
god.
she didn't know that.
That guy at the party was just so like...
Sing something, Suzanne.
Wonderful idea.
Come on.
Oh, come on. Really? No, Mama. Sing one of your old numbers from my act.
And then after that, he's like...
Now, Doris, sing something.
Damn, dude.
I know.
Well, this is my daughter's
Come on.
You think I should?
Yes.
You sang for me, I'll sing for you. I'm still here in D flat.
But that would be a cool thing about living in Hollywood. Going to like a house party or something and seeing like a legend of old Hollywood singing by a grand piano.
I mean, it's
like
pretty great. You know.
That would be
why
really
you go to those parties, right? You're like, there's a piano in the living room.
yeah, that would be pretty special to witness that.
I know. I love how she had choreo for it. She starts off just kind of like standing there, but then soon she's wiggling her shoulders. Fun fact about that song is that it's from a musical called Follies. Sondheim wrote it. He reworked the lyrics to fit Shirley MacLaine's career.
Oh.
So it's like a special signature song for her to sing in
wow.
that moment. And then the song at the end is written by Shel Silverstein.
I noticed that too. I was like, that's interesting.
Yeah.
And if those sad souls down in the lobby ask for me, just tell them I'm checking out this Heartbreak Hotel.
I guess it was nominated for Best Original Song that year.
Oh, wow. I wonder who performed it at the Oscars.
I read that, but I forget now who. I'm gonna look it up real quick.
Watching it, I'm like, wow, even movie stars looked like real people back then. Like
Yeah.
Meryl Streep doesn't have veneers or, you know, like all this shit that everybody has now that is normal now on screen. And yeah, she just seemed like a regular working actress. It wasn't really clear. Like, it sounded like she had one really popular movie in it.
Yeah.
Star Wars or something.
Yeah, exactly.
I wrote down some of the fake movie titles because someone said she was so good in A Night Full of Shoes.
I know, that's
that is.
A Night Full of
Night Full of
Shoes. That's interesting.
Same title.
Yeah. And then there was another one called Kitchen Sink that someone threw off as a title. The Public Domain is the movie that people keep referencing. So that was like her big movie. And apparently the movie she's filming, the cop movie called L.A. Beat, there was a comparable movie that Carrie Fisher filmed right after her overdose called Hollywood Vice Squad, which was just like a shitty little cop movie. That no one saw, so.
I've already started underlining meaningful passages in her copy of Moby Dick, if you know what I mean.
Kick us out, Christina.
God, everything. I just, like, I had... Like the roommate Aretha.
Oh my god, yes.
It kind of reminded me of Muriel's Wedding.
Totally.
Aretha, what an unusual name.
I know. I think my parents were expecting someone black.
Are you black?
No.
I know, I wrote that down too. I was like,
And-
it's like a Mary.
It is.
Are you black?
I mean, there are multiple parts where she's like, I don't get your generation's
Yeah.
humor half the time or whatever, but like...
Yeah, I think Muriel's Wedding was after this, right?
Yeah, it was after,
A long
but...
time.
Yeah.
Not a long time.
And then she's like,
I think I'll go weave a basket or something and let the two of you visit.
She seems very unusual.
Yeah.
I just thought that was so funny.
Yeah, she was a funny character. I kind of wanted more of her.
And then when they go into the room, Doris is telling her, like, you're only interested in instant gratification.
Careers need planning. Your big problem is you're too impatient. You're only interested in instant gratification.
Instant gratification
I don't want
takes
you to
too
think
long.
about any of that right now.
Instant gratification takes too long. I'm like, yeah, I really related to that. So many.
I wrote down...
I have just the thing to cheer you up. The producer's coming to see you.
I like at the party, Aretha met her grandparents, and Suzanne's like, I have nothing to say. And then she's like,
The same cannot be said for the rest of your family.
Totally.
the surprise party thing, they're driving in and she's clued into like the surprise party.
Thought I'd invite a few friends over to celebrate your coming home. Oh no, Mom, I have to get up in the morning. I don't want to see. All right, if you want me to, I'll go right in there and tell them all to go home.
I feel like I've experienced that with my mom before. It's like, okay, but that doesn't feel like an option, you know?
Right. And very insincere.
And it's very under pressure.
Yeah. She knows you're not going to take her up on it.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like,
Ma, I'm middle-aged.
I'm middle-aged.
How many 120-year-old women do you know?
I liked when Oliver Platt was telling her about how to deliver comedic lines.
Sometimes certain line readings apply. Like in comedy, it is a rule. Inflections go up at the end.
That's a comedy rule?
Well, not so much rule as guideline.
I just like when she says, that's a comedy rule?
Yeah. Yeah.
And he's like, more of a guideline. That just feels very real. Of
I
like...
went to like all Shirley MacLaine.
Yeah.
For me, this movie only pops when she's up.
Well, I have a whole section of Shirley MacLaine lines that are just lines that reminded me of my mom's.
Yeah.
But go ahead, Evie.
And someone says how long they've known her, and she's like,
Oh, I know what you mean. I'm her mother, and it seems like longer.
when she's like, I have something inevitable to tell you.
I have something inevitable to tell you. And I don't want you to be angry with me for having predicted it.
The like softer, like told you so.
Yes. Oh, God.
Did that sound bitchy?
And also, it twirled.
Remember my 17th birthday party when you lifted your skirt up in front of all those
I
people,
did not lift
including
my
that guy
skirt.
Michael?
It twirled up! You only remember the bad stuff, don't you? What about the big band that I got to play at that party? Do you remember that? No! You only remember that my skirt accidentally twirled up!
And you weren't wearing any underwear.
Well,
I really kind
yeah.
of love this character.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's really fun
Yeah.
to watch.
Yeah, I love that.
I feel like I could embrace a life with her.
Yeah.
And then I really feel it when she's like, I find it tough to face that my time is almost over, you know?
I think I'm sort of jealous of you. And that is because, well, it being your turn and all. And I think I find it tough to face that mine is almost up. It's real important to enjoy your turn. And it would help me a lot if I knew that one of us enjoyed our youth.
I love that scene where she puts on her mom's makeup. There are some real moments of tenderness. You know, it really does show how complicated it is. It's not just like that they're adversaries or something. Like,
Right.
obviously, they both love each other very much. Their love isn't always compatible.
Right.
But, like, the last shot in the movie, pretty much, is... I mean, I guess there's a little bit after that, but there's that one take of them checking out, and then it's, like, this insane crane shot. Like, a panning crane shot over all the heads of everybody, and it goes up to the stairs and lands on Doris, smiling proudly. And it's such a contrast to the look she was giving her at the party, where she was like, take your jacket off, and, you know, like, giving her direction.
Yeah.
This is just, like, pure aberration and pride. And it's what Suzanne's always wanted, and she doesn't even see it. Like, she doesn't get to see it because she's all the way up there. I watched the movie twice, and both times I got completely choked up right then. Obviously, it's just so well acted by both of them.
I like the Gene Hackman line where he's like,
Growing up is not like in the movies where you have a realization and your life changes. You know, in life, you have a realization and your life changes a month or so later.
So I just have to wait a month.
Well, it depends on the realization. Some of them you only have to wait a couple of weeks, maybe.
Yeah.
Like, cry all you want, you'll pee less.
I don't know what I'm doing in this family. I got a wino daughter and a doped-up granddaughter.
Oh, please.
Oh, sure. Cry all you want. You'll pee less, as my grandma used to say.
Oh, that was funny.
I really related to how within like 2 seconds of Doris getting to rehab, she's like, what's the matter with your hair?
Oh, yeah.
How did it go? What's the matter with your hair? I don't know. It's all the rage in the
Excuse me, Suzanne.
And then, oh God, Jesus, how would you like to have Joan Crawford or Lana Turner as a mother?
Every time I try to get close to you, you push me away. How would you like to have Joan Crawford for a mother?
Oh,
or Lana
please.
Turner?
These are the options.
I think you had it pretty good.
You or Lana or
No, when I
Joan?
had my breakdown, I would have killed myself if it hadn't been for you.
I swear to fucking God, my mother said, at least I'm not Joan Crawford, like a couple times.
Wow.
First, I mean, fair. And Lana Turner also, like, framing your kid for murder is, like, also not great.
It's pretty bad, that's true. But, like, the response, those are the options, is so funny.
Wow, I didn't know she framed her daughter.
Well, I mean, I think it's, like, one of those, like, officially unsolved things. But, like, the official story is that Lana Turner, like, her kid killed her mom's boyfriend.
Wow.
But
wow.
Some people think maybe mom killed boyfriend. And
Wow.
it was like, let's say it was you. You won't go to jail. You're a teenager or something.
Oh, wow. Did she go to jail?
I don't think so.
No, so it worked. They got away with it.
She might have done it.
I don't know. Wow, that's wild.
Yeah. Johnny Stompanato was his name.
Really? Was he Italian?
Was he like in the mob or something? Or?
Yeah, I think like she had this like scummy gangster boyfriend, and he got shot in their home by somebody.
Wow.
Who knows who it was?
Guns just go off sometimes.
These are Ichluga bullets. They're like tranquilizers. Only they break the surface of the skin enough to cause a little blood, but no real damage.
So it looks like the person's been shot and killed, and really they're just lying there unconscious and bleeding?
Right.
Oh, I wish my mother was as concerned about me when I was a little girl. Really hit very hard as well.
I wish that my mother had been as concerned about me when I was a little girl.
Whenever my mother was, like, really meddling in my life, I would get some sort of aspect of that. Of like, I'm only getting in your business because I wish my mother had gotten into mine.
Mm-hmm. And like, dear, I drink socially. And she's like, I took acid socially.
You mind if I have a drink? You mind if I drop acid? Dear, I drink socially. I took acid socially.
I drink like an Irish person.
Yeah, it's an Irish person.
Well, I got over it. And now I just drink like an Irish person.
I know, you just drink to relax. You just enjoy your wine, I know you've told me.
Also from the Oliver Platt scene where he was basically like, you fucked up the take, but at least you didn't fart the whole time or something.
Is it correctable?
It's not as though you farted during all your dialogue. We sat there and Russian saying, what's all that noise all over her lines?
That analogy's bathed me in relief.
And
yeah, that was so
she
weird.
Says, that analogy has bathed me in relief. Yeah, he was kind of awkward, little weird. I mean, I think that's probably like that. Just have like so many money men coming at you with creative notes, and you're like, what?
Yeah.
What are you even talking about? Like, I think it's totally fair to be like, I only want to take notes from my director.
Right.
He can take notes from the producer. But I'm sure that happens all the time.
And it was interesting. It happened like after her first day. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
She's like, you were good in public domain. What were you doing there? And she's like, thanks, I rehearsed.
You were so very, very good in public domain. I mean, what did you do there?
Thanks, I rehearsed.
What did you do there?
What else does a suicide need, huh? Now, if you'll excuse me.
Oh, I did find a fun fact about Lana Turner, actually, that she was reportedly very offended by being compared to Joan Crawford in this movie.
Oh. Wow.
She doesn't see herself as worse than Joan Crawford.
Maybe her kid really did kill her.
Yeah.
What I do.
I am blameless.
I mean, I guess Joan Crawford was definitively worse, you know.
Oh, another fun fact. I noticed that Dennis Quaid's character was named Jack in this movie. I was like, I swear he's played Jack a bunch of times. And I looked it up, and he has played Jack 4 times, someone named Jack. But he also has played someone named Frank 5 times.
And he named his kid Jack.
Yeah, not Frank. It's just funny. There are these names you see over and over again.
Interesting.
There are more names in the world. I guess he just seems like more of a Jack than a Dennis. It's not like Tony.
For sure.
Tony
Danza.
who has to always play Tony. It's like, you wouldn't believe me as a Frank. I'm obviously Tony.
I mean, like, that's where I don't really have a lot of sympathy for her in that Jack scene where I feel like she's making kind of a big deal about him being with other people, and he's like, we just met, you know? I feel like she's being a little bit unreasonable in that.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it was on her to not know that he was lying, because he obviously was.
I think I love you.
When will you know for sure?
Oh, please, this is hard enough as it
You
is.
can't be serious. You just met me.
I'm as surprised as you are. I don't want to have a casual affair.
You said you loved me.
I admit it at the time.
Well, what is it, a viral love? Kind of a 24-hour thing? Just got out of a drug clinic. How could you manipulate me with this shit?
Just give me a
about
break,
feelings?
we just met.
That's what I said to you!
She was like, you seem like you must be lying, because we just met. How could you love me? But, I don't know. It's like, he obviously was a Lothario. You're not going to change them.
Yeah. He was really intense. He looked in the screen.
You had this moment in public domain where you looked straight at the camera, straight into me. And I loved you.
Yeah, she's obviously not the kind of person who wants casual sex, so probably best to not get involved with people who obviously do want only
Felt
that.
like very dated.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad they had the perspective of Annette Bening's character, though, where she was just like...
Yeah, have fun.
You know, so if you can just enjoy yourself with him, like he's enjoying himself with you. That's what I do. I'm in it for the endorphin rush.
She's just like, it's just fun, whatever. As long as you're not from the Celebrity AIDS Notification Board. That was I forgot to write that down.
That was pretty great. God, scared me for a second. I thought you were from some Celebrity AIDS Notification Board.
Very specific time period.
Yeah.
I think this movie lands differently if you don't relate to anyone else.
Yeah, probably. I could see that.
So this is what's called a lunchtime poll.
Our lunchtime poll is, what song would you sing, with piano accompaniment, of course, at a party following a near-death experience?
You
still don't have an answer?
I don't know. No. I can come up with something.
I could come up with like 11 things.
I know. It's like how when people are always like, oh, you do karaoke, what's your song? And I'm like,
Yeah,
my
someone just
song?
asked
I know. It's hard to choose just one, and then I'm like, but I don't know. Okay. No, I got it.
She's thinking.
Yeah, can't force it.
All right. Well, I'm not doing this like so literally. For me, this was just like, what's a song that would be good in this? Like,
Yeah.
I wouldn't sing this
In this
at
context,
piano.
yeah.
It was originally like basically half the songs from the album Black Parade by American rock band My Chemical Romance with Vic. The whole album is like a concept album about someone dying or almost dying. And I almost went with Famous Last Words, which the chorus is like, I am not afraid to keep on living. And I also have to mention that Fall Out Boy have 2 songs about literally that, like surviving a drug overdose, because Pete Wentz famously attempted suicide that way, so he has 2 songs about it. But after all that, I went with Rubber Ring by the Smiths, because that is probably my favorite song of all time. And I really love songs that are about songs, kind of.
Yeah.
And when it says, don't forget the songs that saved your life. That's so meaningful to me, just that whole concept of how art makes life worth living and how much music can mean to a person. I mean, I wouldn't really like sing that well accompanied by piano. Like that wouldn't be like really the best showcase, but that's just the song that I feel like would best fit that situation.
Yeah, totally. I mean, absolutely, totally, because I swear to God I'm not copying you, but the song I picked has a very similar vibe. I picked Get Me Away, I'm Dying by Belle and Sebastian, which kind of became my theme song for whatever year the election was. It seems like so long ago now. Just that year was kind of a rough year, and then I remember we were in New York on election night, and we were like, let's do some karaoke so we don't have to watch the television.
Right.
And that was the song that popped into my head, and then the next day we saw Oh Mary, and then that's part of the Madcap medley is the beginning of that song. And to me, that song is about music kind of saving your life when you feel like a misfit or you feel like you have nothing else going on. And also the song lyrics are kind of ADHD, like they really jump around all over the place. So I kind of relate to just the way like one thought leads to another in the song. And how like sometimes you can't find your people around you, so you have to find it in songs or art, not just songs, obviously movies too. And then obviously there's some loneliness feelings in it and a feeling of fear about not being able to achieve your goals. But it always comes back to the songs and stories that make life worth living. So, yeah.
Nice.
Same girl.
I would just want to go with like a really upbeat song. And I like the 80s, so I don't know.
Would you say you love the 80s?
I love the 80s. I like is it T-Pow or T-Pow? I like that Heart and Soul song, but I would need somebody to do the rap part.
The rap.
Or I could do the rap part.
Like, you have to factor in the performance. Does it really changes things?
Yeah.
I just think it's also funny to call that part a rap because it's really just like soft talking. I don't know.
Oh.
Where she's just like. It's like
I could do
Debbie
that part.
Harry
Somebody
style
could do the
rapping.
singing.
Is there another part that
there's a singing part?
No, I mean, is there another part that's a rap that I'm not thinking of?
Another song.
Sorry, I'm not sorry. I wasn't trying to say it's a wrong answer.
I really like Blondie Rapture. That's a good song.
Yes, I like that song a lot too.
And that's got a rap in it.
Yes.
You just need a rap.
A similar style of rap. That's perfect.
I need a rap or a spoken word.
Yeah.
I like that.
And they keep on eating cars.
Exactly.
Blondie's great. I feel like Blondie's really good because she's got a beautiful tenor voice, but it makes her music accessible at karaoke too. Like a lot of people can sing Blondie songs.
Yeah, some of her songs are really hard to sing, but I really like Sunday Girl.
Yeah,
that's a great one. Some of them I really like singing, and then others are hard. But I don't know. I almost saw her at Bumbershoot. It was like a long time ago. I didn't make it in time, or I didn't get the right color wristband or something.
I hate bumper shoes. Like, always,
yeah.
It's like I'm there and I can't see anything I want to see.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, oh man, that was my chance. But maybe she'll tour again. I don't even know.
I saw her at, like, the winery.
Oh, you did?
And I feel like it was after that time that she was at Bermuda. Chateau Saint Michel. It was Blondie and Devo together.
Oh, that sounds like a fun one.
Yeah. I mean, she's still doing stuff.
How very.
All right, well, I guess we did it.
Yeah.
Is there anything else to say about Postcards from the Edge?
I feel like it'd be interesting to do like a little Mike Nichols deep dive. Like,
yeah.
I feel like he's someone that you don't think about that much, and it's like, wow, he's got quite a filmography.
Mm-hmm.
I would love to do Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf.
I feel like we didn't do that.
No.
I think
we all watched it.
We all watched it together. Yeah.
That movie is so great. And then there was another one. For some reason, like, I just immediately forget what he directed. Like, I remember The Graduate, obviously, and I remember Virginia Woolf, but then I feel like there's a bunch of other ones where I'm like, what else was there?
Yeah, it was. But I would love to rewatch Heartbreak Kid. That was, like, one of my dad's favorite movies.
Oh,
which
really?
is, like, pretty telling, you know?
Yeah.
Like, because it's about a man who's, I mean, part of it is about a man who's, like, instantly dissatisfied with, like, the woman he has committed to, you know?
Yeah.
Like, it's a little bit of a theme. But my dad was aware of that, so. But yeah, that was, like, probably in his top 5.
Wow, cool. Well, let's revisit the Nichols verse.
Yeah.
Forward. If you enjoyed this episode of Paid in Puke, please take a minute to give us 5 stars on your preferred podcast app, such as Apple, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and Amazon. If you did not enjoy this podcast, no further action is necessary. Follow us on Blue Sky at Paid in Puke Pod, on Instagram at Paid in Puke Seattle, and on YouTube at Paid in Puke Podcast. Paid in Puke is hosted by Amy Green, Jessica Baxter, and Christina Barr. Music by Silent Partner and Jessica Baxter. Produced and edited by Divine Betty Media. Thank you for listening. You're beautiful.
Lick it up, baby. Lick it